John, your home has just been heisted. Now, I do normally like a man in uniform, but this is pushing it.
I don't have a lot of time to deal with this little peanut things here.
Peanuts!
What do you want?
Just fix the damn thing.
Design duo Colin McAllister and Justin Ryan have once again taken to the streets in search of the world's worst style offenders. They've heard of a fairy tale home with the kind of woodwork that's the stuff of nightmares and is in desperate need of a heist.
Looks like an enchanted forest.
Disenchanted forest.
How'd you get into these things? I've seen the movies. You need a wand. Too thin, too flowery. Perfect.
That would work. Well, like
That's
that.
it. Hold on, right, stand back. Door open! Hey! Magic, baby. Look at that doorway. What is that?
It's a bun of some
Is it a
kind.
cake? Is it a turd? Oh, it's hard.
It's about as stale as this Decor.
Who are you today? Are you Marcel Marceau? Is this through the medium of mime? What's that?
What scale of visitor are we expecting? And what's with the louver doors?
And this hobbit wood?
This hobbit wouldn't. What's up here?
Meanwhile, this is the waste of a good tree, isn't it?
Talking of tree, this is almost like a little tree house. But what's with the soldier?
Who's
Now,
this?
I do normally like a man in uniform, but this is pushing it.
There's a strange enchanted spinning wheel. Maybe you prick your finger on that, you're asleep for 100 years.
I think I'll take this soldier call and we'll go and find this pair of blighters.
I'll grab the wheel. Hopefully I won't fall asleep.
Our home-owning couple, John and Bill, think they're taking pug dog George for a quiet walk, unaware that Colin and Justin are outside their favourite watering hole with a gang of their friends.
Meanwhile, this programme has gone to the dogs because we're here at this fabulous dog-friendly cafe, ready to ambush our lovely boys who are about to arrive with their own personal pooch.
John's also a church minister, which is ironic because right now, they haven't got a prayer.
Now, Colin, do you want the beaver or do you want the dog? Let me answer that for you. Now, guys, you all know Bill and John. What are they like as a couple?
They're just crazy.
Who's seen their house?
I sold it to them, so I didn't.
Did you sell it? Are you a realtor?
I'm a realtor.
Are you? Can you explain why there's twig detailing wrapped around every post and stuff?
I bet you sold it to the boys as a feature, didn't you? See? I reckon we should get into bed. Oh, they're coming, Jazz. Hide, hide.
Bill and John. Oh, my God! We're Colin and Justin, and your home has just been heisted. Come to Mama.
Oh my God! Oh my God! And I couldn't believe it, and then I still couldn't believe, and still can't believe right now.
Am I still asleep? Is this a dream?
Boys in the bed. What are you thinking as you look around?
Help! Get rid of all this.
Their furniture is a sin, darling. It so is. That strange Nutcracker soldier.
Bill says, I don't want you to take that home, and I snuck it in the car.
So when your lovely husband wasn't looking, you picked up a soldier.
Exactly.
You did? So, darlings, do you think we should actually cure these boys? Boys,
Please help.
let's get you home then.
Okay, come on.
Come on.
Bill and I have been living here for about 3 years now.
John Joseph is a minister, and this is George. George goes on regular dog walks with other people on the block. We love the neighborhood, and it's very much a community. But our home is another story. One of the owners was a woodcrafter. He did all kinds of crazy things with wood. It reflected more John Joseph's personality than mine. Like in our bedroom, there's these faux beams that are awful. And John just thought, oh, this is cool, this is great. And my attitude was, these have got to go. Our styles are very, very different.
Bill likes deco, Bill likes mission. I like Victorian.
Judge Joseph, you also are a pack rat.
Eclectic, Bill.
A little bit Victorian, a little Baroque, a little bit.
Exciting,
which is
interesting.
anything and
historical.
everything.
The big style challenge, I would say, is perhaps about finding a balance between me bringing in more and Bill wanting less. Yeah.
Your kitchen, boys, is mildly terrifying.
I like wood. Wood says hello to me. The open concept of the glass, I like that. That has taste.
That's like an old bookcase stuck up there.
That's what it is. John doesn't know anything about display. That is John's display. I've hated this kitchen since we moved in.
I can show you my cast iron frying pan down.
Would you like me to hit him with
two
it?
frying pans.
Maybe we'll knock some sense in. Do you see what I deal with?
Raw, edgy look. You know, that raw
Hello.
Tuscan
Let him
country
talk.
look.
It strikes me that there's nothing in common in terms of design at all in this kitchen, and that you're both at totally different ends of the spectrum.
Well, I would agree with that one.
What do you want?
Just fix it. Just fix the damn thing. Shut him up. Fix it.
Well, will you show us your bedroom, boys?
Well, but
Come on. Let's go.
Let's go.
Come on, George.
Come on,
after you.
George.
Boys.
Oh.
In you come. For
Go ahead, George.
There's George. Oh, Georgie.
High five. High five one more time, Louis.
The color in here, it just absorbs all the light. And then what is this strange behavior on the ceiling?
Well, that's many
You're
owners
guilty.
before.
You're guilty of living with it.
Yeah. That's what the louver doors are for. It's a confessional.
It's a confession.
What are you in here behind? Oh my God, look, I love this. Oh, bless me, Father. I've sinned. I've made a terrible mess of this house.
In nomine Patris et Filii.
Oh, there's been a terrible, terrible accident.
Now, everybody likes the idea of a little fantasy treehouse, don't they? But there's something in here that's more nightmarish.
This is like the Tim Burton of guest rooms.
Every piece has a story attached to it. It's very important.
Anything he sees, he wants, he gets, he brings in. He doesn't take anything out.
You're a man of the cloth, so I should be very respectful.
Careful, darling.
But I have to say, you're tasting your arse, love.
This is a clock from Hungary.
It's a United Nations of bad taste, isn't it?
Exactly.
That's all Bill's deco.
Yeah, which looks really nice, but it's hidden behind a Nutcracker.
Perhaps what we have needs adjusting, needs salvation, needs redemption.
Maybe needs to be thrown away.
Boys, join us out here as we take on your original sin of bad taste.
Oh, can you rescue us now?
Well, the good news is we got here in the nick of time to save your house before it fell into a quagmire of decorating despair, okay?
But the bad news, and I think it's especially bad for you, we are in control. And we need your keys.
Oh, okay. Give you that.
Darling,
We trust you.
the house is ours.
So until the next time, boys.
Ci vediamo, ci vediamo.
Whatever that means, Jess. Right back at us. When two gay men with a lot to say meet another younger two gay men with a lot to say, you can only describe that as splitting the designer atom. Expect a massive explosion, because when we get our hands on that house, we're gonna wreak havoc.
Having escaped Bill and John's Hobbit hole, Colin and Justin get together to come up with a design to suit both homeowners.
Now, they are like decorating chalk and cheese. John Joseph loves everything traditional, while Bill is all about the modern.
Yeah, you know what? So we take a little hint of modernity, you know, with a bit of tradition, and then we've got a home that's right for my lovely boys.
I'll tell you what my holy grail is, or in fact, my holy trinity. Sleek. Let me just pop that
For the
down there.
kitchen,
Stylish.
for the master bedroom.
And absolutely sophisticated.
Nice. Triple S.
Absolutely.
Well, let's look at our sleek kitchen, okay?
One thing that I think we should do is install doors here, double French doors that open out and give them a whole new flood of light.
Fabulous.
Now, the boys are already using downstairs space as a bedroom for guests, okay? So this is kind of redundant upstairs. Let's turn it into a really good office.
If this isn't going to be a bedroom anymore and it's kind of public to the rest of the house, we could get rid of these walls here and do a gallery. The room's going to feel absolutely massive. I think in the kitchen, I think the buzzword for us is sleek.
I think we need to be brave here and get rid of that floor because it's no longer serviceable. The grooves and the cracks in it are really enormous. Let's go for soft grey ceramic tile. Down the length of the room, we can get an underfloor heating membrane to warm the space up because there ain't an awful lot of room to hang a radiator in that room.
Why don't we do the same tile as the floor, but for the backsplash?
Okay.
You know, do we not want to pick up on like a blonde timber for the kitchen doors? Something with a bit of warmth that's going to look really friendly.
And then perhaps a polished concrete countertop.
Very, very boyish, very blocky.
Now, talking of the manliness of this particular kitchen,
Yes,
tons
dear.
of stainless steel,
Yes, dear.
loads of reflective surfaces.
Fabulous.
So onto the master bedroom, the second S in our trilogy of S's, this time standing for stylish. This paper that I've got in mind is really light, and also the metallic detail in the paper will bounce light even more.
As soon as we add that to the walls, you can see how you could actually opt for like a grey tone for the
Nice.
carpet. And then we've created the box we can start
Nice.
putting furniture in. I say we go as large as possible. They're big master, fabulous bed in there and upholster that.
Love the idea of that. The boys have told us they love television. If we add a television, let's find a way of making it look a little less obvious. Potentially a wall-hung television framed out to look like a piece of art.
I like that. We can just go to the framers. Why don't we do a crystallized chandelier and then use this kind of metal as the underpinning for all the accessories? You know, they'll bounce light around and add sparkle.
Fabulous.
Okay, we're moving up to my lovely John Joseph and Bill's attic.
Okay.
You know, we're trying to create something sophisticated, and for me, there's nothing quite as sophisticated as a gentleman's study.
Let's go right up into the eaves of that place. Let's paint it all white, make it feel really heaven-like. Paint the floorboards white as well. And then adding an extra little layer, I don't know, paneling all the way around.
Oh, I like that. I mean, if it looks too clinical, though, then we should soften it. You know, get some natural elements in there and do a really nice area rug in this.
Okay. If we fill in down here at this zone, and if we fill in down there at that zone, that gives us perfect storage at either end.
Look at this great tone. I think we should get accessories in this colour scheme. And because the room's white, why don't we paint the desks in this great tone? So we've got green popping off against the white.
What better shade for a home office?
So we've got it sleek, stylish and sophisticated, triple S. But can we do it in triple quick time?
The only people that can answer that question are our lovely team. Cheryl!
Hey!
How you doing, guys?
Hi!
Good to see you,
Are you ready for some divine intervention, me lovelies?
We're ready. We're the disciples of design, yes.
Good stuff.
Go on then.
Put your hands together and go down on one
Come
knee.
on. Woohoo! Boys. Come on through.
Whoa! Here we are.
In you come, girls. Don't be shy. You're very
First, you got to start with your hats.
Come on, baby. You're going to dress up as the village people.
Oh, yeah.
The street boys are worried.
Now we're here to create our number. There's nothing more terrifying than a load of gay men at one time.
Boys, if you're going to have a home that's sleek, stylish, and sophisticated.
S cubed.
Yeah.
There we go.
Are you guys ready? Let's do it! He's possessed! It's like the Omen!
It felt cathartic. It felt liberating. It felt freeing.
Wonderful. It's exciting.
For a man of the cloth, John's demonstrating a remarkable talent with a hammer.
Pretty impressive stuff.
Hopefully his enthusiasm will rub off on the crew as their 6-day deadline's terrifyingly tight.
Justin, I got to show you what we've done up here. We blew out that wall already, and we got rid of all those crummy railings.
Well, it's brilliant news, Graham, because what we want to do is make the attic as bright as possible.
So that wall comes down.
Yeah, that wall there directly facing us comes down, so we create much more of a secondary gallery area.
here. Now, wait a minute, I had this idea. That's got a nice kind of traditional look.
Yeah.
But you could imagine that in a really modern interior as well.
How much is that?
Expensive. I would like two.
Yeah. What?
You don't know, it's a bargain. It's only $1,200 each.
12 times 2, $2,400.
It would be fantastic.
Right, in you come, sir, from behind the curtain. Colin and I have found the most incredible blonde kitchen cabinetry. All we need to do is ask you to build that to our floor plan, okay?
Yeah.
We'll take care of sourcing tiles for the floor, for the backsplash. Colin and I are on a major snatch and grab
So go find it.
mission.
So-
We'll find it.
Alrighty then.
We have no control over the whole idea. We're
I have
looking
no
for-
control issues, but it's very exciting just letting the process happen and trusting it'll be okay.
Now, boys, you know that we are here to create our holy trinity of design.
Now, first lesson, disastrous displays. You've got all these wonderful things, yet they're displayed in there as if a bomb has just gone off. So we're going to show you the way forward.
Absolutely. Okay. Lesson number 2 is about your clash of styles and personalities. You know, one of you is
Victorian Baroque.
whereas you are ultra-modern, darling. We're going to fuse your two styles together, okay?
Okay.
We have arranged for your designer delectation
they're black.
some
I like
T-shirts.
black.
Bless this mess. Okay?
Oh.
Bless this mess.
He normally sleek, stylish, and sophisticated.
Your attic space is now officially off limits. So do not go upstairs. Do you hear that?
Yes.
Do you hear that, my dears? Gorgeous. Right, T-shirts on, off you pop.
Well, it reminds us that we're, take an inventory about who we are, what
Pack
we're
rat.
about.
Bed style.
Yes. Less is more. Maybe
Told
less
you.
is better. It'll take a lifetime to learn that, though.
Do you know the problem that these guys have is they're living with a lot of design history. Each of them has got stuff that they really like, but each of them has also got a whole pile of kit that they should have got rid of a whole time ago.
What happens? There's no room for life space, you know, and that's the thing, you know, we're not about losing the personalities of these two fantastic guys. We're about showcasing them, giving them some space so that they can actually live in their own home.
Day 2, and work has started on the shelving that Colin and Justin want customised to make their sophisticated attic unique. Elsewhere, all's going to plan.
These are all the walls that we took out up here. And in the bedroom, we've got the floors installed, which is fantastic. And the guys, which is even better, we've got a nice sunny day. They're outside working on all the kitchen cabinets.
And it's not just Graham who's impressed by all the construction work outside.
Oh my God! Look at that. We can cook turkeys in there. We can cook prosciutto. Look at this.
The kitchen can't be installed until the underfloor heating has been laid down, so it's all hands on deck to complete this stage of the reno. Once finished, it will be time for the tiles to be put in place. When they've actually been bought, that is. It's over to Colin and Justin for that crucial design decision.
It's amazing the way that fashions for the home change. I mean, this particular tile arrangement is a little bit passé because the tiles have been laid side by side with a very dark grout, which really gives you that gridwork look. A much more contemporary way is to go for a brickwork effect like this, using grout in a really similar or just slightly darker tone to the tile. It just looks much, much more current.
You know, as with anything else you're introducing into your home, it's worth thinking first. Do not arrive somewhere like here and buy blind. Think about the colour you're after, think about how much light you want to introduce, and think about the style, and then ask the wonderful people for some great suggestions. You know, it's worth thinking about the amount of traffic they're going to get in there, and it is a floor tile, you know, and anything that's too glazed, especially when you think there's an outside door there, you know, there's a water source, that could be potentially hazardous.
So let's go for something that's got a different shape. So big on the floor and then much, much smaller above the countertop.
Now, come on, we're looking for our holy trinity, you know, sleek, sexy, sophisticated, you know, and for me, I think that does it.
That was really lovely.
That is,
really nice.
that is the backsplash. Slab on the floor, not square,
Okay.
rectangular to tie in with the proportions of the room. And I love that, the fact that it's just got a slight sheen, so we're not going to get a glare from the sunlight.
Okay.
Back at John and Bill's, the heating's in and Graham's doing the prep work to make sure that the grout lines run perfectly parallel to the cabinetry. Having solved the tile dilemma, the boys now turn their attention to finding the perfect countertop for their ultra-sleek kitchen design.
Meanwhile, the beauty of natural stone is the fact that it's natural. No two pieces are the same. It's absolutely organic, absolutely beautiful. But if you're looking for something with a bit more flexibility, then man-made is the way forward. Look at this, it's a composite man-made stone surface. And because it's so pure in its actual form, it means that it's a lot more flexible and you can do something very intricate, like this wonderful laser-cut lattice work.
Now this stone is 93% quartz with resin added. If you chip this, you can get a professional fix done to cover up any of the scarring. And finally, it's completely non-porous, which means it's ultimately hygienic. Oh my God, what's that?
This is all tiger's eye. So it's actually what they make jewelry out of. Put into a slab.
And that is totally organic.
Oh my goodness. The look that we're hoping to create is really sleek and really tailored and really elegant.
This is a composite stone, which I think works well with your tile.
That works absolutely perfectly with that. It's very manufactured, but that's its beauty.
I love this because it's quite low-key and it's going to work really well with the timber cabinetry that we're using.
Fantastic.
Job done. Thank you very much indeed.
You're welcome.
Back at home, John and Bill are on hole-plugging detail in their, stylish new bedroom.
It's black.
I like black in my wardrobe a lot. I don't know if I would want it on a wall. I don't know if I would want to live with it as a color. Dark
Does that mean the
walnut.
restroom's gonna be black? Who knows?
I'm afraid I might get black after all.
Well, I'm not afraid. Everything Colin and Justin have ever done is remarkable, so I trust in the process.
Such faith, but will John be quite so calm in the face of almighty change when he finds out what the boys have got lined up next?
Right, boys?
Oh, good morning, good
Me
morning.
lovelies, come on, step out, step out, step out.
Fabulous.
Me lovelies, because we have got a lesson specially for you this morning.
I've already learned.
And it's all about mixing old with new.
We're going on a journey, ladies. Come on.
Come on. Now, darlings, do you see what's lurking at the end of the street?
Oh my gosh, a double-decker bus. I love them. Hello, everybody.
Hi, tourists!
Hi.
Boys, this is a magical misery tour, darlings. It's all about teaching you how old and new can mix together perfectly, okay? Head down! Head down!
Head down!
No one told us we're filming Mission Impossible. Down! Gully down!
Allow me to introduce you to the perfect marriage of architectural styles. Now, the original part of the building was actually put up in 1910. Then 5 or 10 years ago, this gorgeous glass structure was added to the front. Something old and something new come together beautifully and work together. That's what we're trying to teach you at home.
Now, boys, here's a perfect example of very early 20th century, and we're talking about 1902, meeting up with something from like 2004. And I think the two things here perfectly coexist, and you actually can be inspired by a look like this. Now, my lovely boys, we're going to whisk you off into the tour and show you how you can do exactly the same at home.
For the conclusion to their design school trip, Bill and John are being taken to an exclusive furniture emporium.
What do you think of this look?
Oh, it's amazing.
It's a really heavy look, though, isn't it? You know, it is all very dark. We're going to switch it up a bit and change the balance on that.
Out of the way.
All right, boys. Grab the lamp.
Get rid of this.
Lose the old, baby.
I'll change, everybody. Get the bird, quickly coming through. Get the bird.
Anything old-fashioned.
Hold on, watch the head. Just drag.
What we're going to do right now is bring in a lot of much more contemporary elements, okay?
The sooner people learn that they don't have to be slavish to a particular style, the better. There's no reason why you can't mix modern furniture with traditional furniture.
I think a big takeaway is to lighten up. I think if you remove some of the darker, more patterned elements, add some plain, a bit lighter touches as well, the whole thing's going to appear so much fresher. Do you like this, baby?
Love this.
Look, I mean, again, it's not bangingly ultra-modern, but it's a really strong, simple shape, you know, and sometimes simplicity is the key to actually making this look work.
I found it great bringing in all the different textures and styles. It all just seemed to work. It wasn't any one period or any one theme, but it's something I wouldn't have done immediately.
Created a healthy, holistic harmony, one that was pleasing to the eye and not disturbing, one you sort of become relaxed in and invited into the space.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the way forward.
Back at the house, the kitchen tiles are going down nice and straight. Pity the same can't be said for the attic's storage units. Now, what's a sloping wall between friends?
Jeez.
Baby, that looks like a roller coaster.
Well, you know, it'll go away. When it gets painted all white, you won't even see it. It'll just...
Maybe it's like a wizard's sleeve.
What I'm saying is I don't have a lot of time to deal with this little peanut things here.
Peanuts! Peanuts!
Well,
Peanuts!
it's such a
Maybe you
minor
call
little-
it small detail.
I'm in the big picture right now. We still have 3 days.
No.
What is this, the Da Vinci Code? Some big blonde flogging himself.
I mean, it's
You
small.
can call it peanuts, maybe we call it finer detail.
Okay, that's what I do on the last day.
Peanuts!
And who works with peanuts? Monkeys.
Jeez, you guys are picky, man.
Day 3 and Tim's fixing the attic's unsightly slope with a bit of clever plastering, whilst all the boys and Cheryl inspect progress downstairs in Middle-earth.
In this bedroom, it is officially death to the Hobbit! It's now simplified, it's elegant, all the fuss is gone.
What would be your worst nightmare in this room?
My worst nightmare, black.
Black?
Should I just return everything?
Am I worried? Yeah, because I said a color. It seems like if you ever say, I don't like this, that's what you get.
Trust us, baby.
Trust you.
You're in the hands of experts.
We're doing a lot of black. A lot of black.
I feel like I'm at the Last Supper, if you don't mind another religious connotation here. Doubting Thomas, Doubting Thomas.
And it's not just our designers who have some convincing to do. In the kitchen, Graham and Brian are about to answer to Justin.
Hello, boys.
Hey, Justin. Uh-oh.
Now, it's all mostly looking very good in here.
Mostly?
Mostly.
Uh-huh. What's the not mostly?
Here's the deal. Now, our plan was to have doors that open onto the garden. And for some reason, you have, in a small kitchen, used doors that open into the room.
Usually the doors will open inward.
Okay, come and see this. Next door, their best friends are actually currently building a kitchen reno, and they themselves have specified doors that open into the garden. We're very interested in making your job as easy as it possibly can be. So with that in mind,
That's a good thing.
we're going to use this as an opportunity to remind you that you need to get it right every single time.
We're already
Yes, we
short of time on this house.
Well,
Now-
Brian,
now
just
we're going
imagine
backwards.
if you had done it properly in the first case, then there would not be this problem.
I don't want to argue about what's the proper way. This is the proper way.
Okay. Boys, I mean this in a really loving, caring, almost brotherly fashion. Just do it.
Cheryl's also got her work cut out. She has to find a high-class credenza for the bedroom with a price tag of less than $2,000.
Sometimes you fall in love with the most beautiful piece, but it's way out of your price range. So you should really try and take the time to find pieces that you can refurbish. You can add your own special details.
Hey, how you doing, baby?
How are you? Nice
Pretty
to
good.
see
Nice
you.
to see you.
I'm on a mission, as per usual.
Okay, what you looking for?
Well, the guys want me to find this chest, and it has to be something similar to this. I want to be able to apply some wallpaper on the drawer fronts. I want to be able to add some nail head trim.
Yeah, just to dress it up a bit.
Yeah, but I need it in black.
No, I think I can help you out. This is gonna be around $749. What do you think?
I think it might be a little too simple. That one's gorgeous.
Yeah, what do you think of that?
I love the hardware. I do want to apply wallpaper to the front.
All right, so the scalloping's not gonna work for you. You know what? I think I've got the perfect piece.
Really?
Yeah,
What does the price say?
$595.
$595?
Yeah. Restoration looking, bin pulls what you need.
$595. You
That's
just
the one.
made my day. Wait till Colin and Justin hear that I saved them thousands of dollars.
Oh, they'll be happy.
Okay, perfect.
Perfect.
Day 4 and there's a lot to do. The silver wallpaper is going up in the bedroom, where the closet is turning from Louvre to Rococo armoire. Up in the attic, the sloping wall's been evened up, although painting's got some way to go. But you know what they say, when the cat's away.
What's this, a go-slow?
Coffee break, tea break, what's going on? Lazy bones.
Is it finished?
We're on break.
Break. A break. Who's got a dictionary?
A break. No, I've no idea what that word means. Wow, what a difference.
Look. Meanwhile, the doors have been fixed.
Yes.
Look, they're like opening out.
Hey, Tim. Oh, blimey. Hey, guys. Wow.
Look at the wallpaper. Look at the
wallpaper's
wardrobes.
Oh, I mean, what would you think about what was there before? Remember those horrible Louvre doors, all mismatched? Now the proportions are right. Maybe that looks exactly how we mapped it out.
And I just want to let you know that I spent $595 for this dresser.
Nice.
Okay?
Oh, I like the handles.
Now, what I'm proposing to do is to use this snakeskin wallpaper. I want to cut pieces to fit inside the drawer faces.
Nice.
Really fabulous.
With the credenza left in Cheryl's safe hands, Colin and Justin tackle the TV to go above it. They found a framer brave enough to take on this unusual custom job.
We have a little bit of a challenge here.
We think it's so beautiful, we should treat it like a piece of art and give it a great frame.
Now, talking of art, is it art? I don't know if you've ever been to Paris and seen the Mona Lisa. Wait till I practice.
Do the face, do the face. No, look, baby, look, we could redo famous paintings, okay? Look, Madonna and Child.
Okay. What else can we do? We could
Gilbert
do...
and George.
Oh. Anyway, back to business.
What we do is we can try to see if we can build up a frame for
Build it big, baby.
Put a mount on that.
Ah, baby, now you're talking the Colin and Justin designer language.
You know, if you want to disguise your television with a beautiful frame, think about the weight of the frame first. You don't want to add anything too heavy that's actually going to interfere with the integrity of your television. That is exactly what we need.
We need you, sir, to build this with that lovely smile in 2 days.
2 days. Usually it'd take much longer, but we're gonna see what we're gonna do
Jim,
for
look
you.
at this face.
Well, look. Show me your lovely legs.
Come on, baby, now bring your legs out. Come on, look.
Come on. Designer
Look at that.
framed
Hold that
tree
there.
trunks.
Let's go back to the house.
See you
Love and
later.
hugs.
You've been framed, love.
Day 5 and work continues apace. In the kitchen, the backsplash is being installed. The brickwork tiles lend the design a sleek, contemporary edge, whilst a bit of panelling is giving texture to the all-white attic walls. Now, where can that spinning wheel have gone? It's with all the other collectibles in a local shop, where the boys have a surprise ambush in store for our unsuspecting homeowners.
Baby, just overfill at all times. That's what the boys do, just overstate. Hi, babies!
Oh my God.
Darlings, look at this. You know, your big design crime here is the fact that you guys, you have disastrous displays. What we're gonna do is we're gonna canvass the public.
In you come underneath your lovely poncho. Who do you think might live in a house like this?
Maybe a grandmother type.
Grandmother.
A grandmother type.
I think it's a garage sale.
A garage sale.
Oh, look, baby.
Discount store, maybe?
From a
Some discount
store.
store. Can I pull you out of the chair? Right. Who would you think lived in a house like this?
An old granny.
An old granny.
Right, boys, you've heard it from the public about your granny style, your heaving shelves. Are you ready to change?
We're ready!
We're ready. Let's go. In. What we're going to try and do here is actually use your pieces to create a cohesive look. Something tidy, something attractive, something easy on the eye. Hey, come on, boys, we need to pack up.
Think in terms of storing 75% of all your ornamentation. Go back into your stack points every few months, take another batch out, take another batch away, and rotate it so you don't see everything at one time.
What about this here?
The white
I
one
made
frog.
that when I was 10.
Give it to your mother.
How nice. Well, boys, now that we've been ruthless, we can concentrate on what's left, you know, and the shelves look so much better. I mean, this top shelf here, you know, just by grouping together one single colour, you know, suddenly you get a bit of an identity there, you know, and look at each shelf as being almost like a frame, you know, it's containing a beautiful picture. What do we think of this top shelf?
I like it.
It works. One of the important things that we tell people to remember is merchandising. In the same way as a store displays everything really carefully so that everything is seen to its best advantage, so so too can you do that with your home.
The space that is around your items is as important as the items that are there, you know. It's nice to have some plates at the back, okay, starting off with the taller items, moving down to the smaller items. But again, you know, the breathing space is as important.
I don't think it ever occurred to us to group things.
I've learned about balance and the need to purge, yes, put away and rotate what we have.
Are you happier? Come on, if your home looked like this, darling, you sinner.
Marvelous.
How can a man of the cloth be such a sinner?
We're being forgiven.
Ladies, a vision of perfection.
Do you know what I love today? Dress day, the finer details, a sprinkling of je ne sais quoi, glamour.
Exactly.
How are you feeling? Oh, meanwhile, have you seen the bed?
Why's the bed? Wait a minute. Why's the bed in the van on dress day?
Boys, hello there. Could you give us a hand with this small pocket rocket of a bed, please? Now, just gently, baby, don't rip it. It's upholstered.
Is that going to go up there?
That's going to fit fine. Hey, baby, angle it, angle it.
This bed potentially doesn't fit up the stairs.
Of course it'll fit. Baby, butter the edges.
OK, for you viewers at home, can I just give you a small piece of advice? If you are buying a piece of furniture, and if you've got a very difficult stairway with tilts and bends and turns, measure what you're buying first.
Can we not just crack it? Crack the box and then repair it? Even if we loosened off some of this, we could then get an upholstery gun and we could sort that out.
We're talking about cracking in half a $2,000 bed.
But we need to have it up there.
Jacko, how'd you feel about this, baby?
I don't know, we might wreck it.
No pressure, it's only 2,000 bucks.
Only.
It's only the dress day.
We can reupholster this, no problem.
I don't know if I can do it.
Can we give it a go, Jacko?
I don't know.
Bloody hell, what a start to the dress day.
I know what to do. Here, this will make you feel better. Come. Feel like a lady.
Is this going to make me feel better?
Yes.
Jacko, will you do it for me? More than Mrs. Jacko could offer.
Yeah, it's not quite doing it for me. Sorry.
The house is ruined, the bed won't fit, I've lost my potent sexuality. What a day.
Hi, this is Cheryl from Heist, and I'm going to be leaving you a very strange message, but we're having a bit of a situation here.
We need a bit of kind of like upholstery assistance with that. Is that something you'd be able to help us out with? Hold it, let me put you onto a local. You're a saint, darling.
Hello? Hi, where are you located?
And just cold call someone, just phone up someone and say, hi there, you know about upholstery, can you come along and give us a hand with this? He sounded actually quite positive about it.
Whilst the upholstery cavalry is on its way, there's plenty to be getting on with in the attic.
Baby, this is custom as well, isn't it?
Yes.
And it's going to fit perfectly, isn't it?
Of course. Don't put your broom at me.
Keep tugging, baby.
OK, so this isn't just a pretty door. I will give you, it is absolutely lovely. However, it's serving a really useful purpose because the hallway previously was really, really dark. Having this door with glazed paneling means that the light from in here, where there are windows, bleeds seamlessly to the light outside, giving us a perfect corridor of high illumination.
Now, meanwhile, nothing suggests quality quite like custom cabinetry, and that's why we've made our own. We've actually used 2 shop-bought items as bookends, you know, to actually give us the backbone for our look, and then we plundered the boys' basement downstairs, came up with these 2 bookcases, and what's integrated them even further? A lick of paint.
OK, you're looking at the pattern in the wallpaper and you're looking at the pattern on this hutch and you're thinking, can you mix patterns? Well, you actually can, but the best advice I can give you when you are mixing patterns is to make sure that the colour is the same on the different patterns. If you start to jar it all with different colour and different pattern, then it'll look really messy. But this way, it'll work perfectly.
You know, that painted white timber floor looks beachy peachy, but a bit too bright, you know, so we've actually softened up the look, because obviously this is a very friendly office with this beautiful natural rug. You know, and if you've got a room like this with a strange shape, we've got quite an L shape in here, it's worth investing in a custom rug. That way, you can have something created perfectly that will fit, and then you can add some extra finishing touches, like a rather fantastic green band.
Talking of getting things to fit, salvation has arrived in the form of an upholstery double act.
You can park wherever you want because you're fixing our problem. And your lovely wife shall be treated like a queen. You, lady, out the van. I love you, baby. No. Oh, I love this woman. I love her husband. I love everything.
With the resuscitation team now on hand, can life-saving surgery be performed on the bed without the whole project flatlining?
Hey, drop the brushes, Cinderella. We have news. You shall indeed go to the ball.
Oh, lovely. Where's my gown?
You don't need to wear your T-shirts tomorrow. When you come back here, please, God, wear another T-shirt or wear something else. Don't come back topless. We want to keep our viewers. Anyway, hit it, ladies. Pop it. Give us a brush. Give us your sack. We'll take care of that. We'll see you tomorrow.
Go on. Vamos.
There, ladies.
Ta-ta.
Speak toodle
Bye,
pet.
babies.
Carry on with that, please.
All right, sure. Talk amongst yourselves.
We're looking forward to sleek, style, and sophisticated. I'm ready to see. We're go. We're go. Green light. Green light.
Not so fast, boys. First, Colin and Justin need to road test the bed that they last saw sawn in half.
Is it here?
It is here.
No, but hold
Is it
on.
solid?
Is it going to last?
Yes, it's going to
Wait a minute.
last.
Oh. Now, of course, our big push in this room for John, Joseph and Bill is to create a room that actually ticks a box for both boys. It's got to be slightly traditional, but ultra-modern at the same time. This chandelier does exactly that. Traditional crystal chandelier in the centre, but encased in this ultra-modern plastic cylinder. And over here, bigger and even better, 21st century technology, wonderful flat screen TV, only this time framed in a rather beautiful swept frame, mixing old and new rather magnificently.
When you're decorating, guys, always remember to really work in the box first of all before you get into furniture and colour scheming. Up here, we've got this 2 centimetre by 1 centimetre timber strapping. This little detail all the way around the room, really, really inexpensive, gives the whole place a really interesting feel, and for us, is the last touch on a beautiful designer attic.
Now, even the humble closet can be glamorous in the world of home heist. Cast your mind back to what was here before. Those hideous louvered doors, it was like something from an old Wild Western film. How do we do this? Beautiful, ornate, slight Art Nouveau style handles. These incredible corbels actually frame this up beautifully, and they turn the most boring wardrobe into a classical piece of art.
Well, we've said it before and we will say it again. Good lighting makes or breaks a scheme. Now, in the kitchen, it's ever more important. Now, inbuilt lighting underneath shelving, looks rather fabulous, helps set atmosphere, but also just highlights all those lovely little things that deserve a little bit of designer presence.
Now, of course, we're all familiar with the wing chair, and they were designed so they would wrap round your head to cozy up your space. You were in your mansion somewhere and it was way too cold, way too large. I mean, this bed, so worth the hassle of trying to get it in yesterday because these beautiful little upholstered wings will cozy it up beautifully for our two lovely boys. Oh, look at you two lovelies.
Let's go and have a little look, shall we?
In you go.
Oh my God!
Look at that.
Look at it. Oh! Wow! Oh!
This is fabulous.
We've actually gone for a real kind of streamlined look here, no handles,
Look at
everything
the
integrated to make it feel so much larger.
Cast your mind back to our lesson, Disastrous Display.
At the shelves here, now these are merchandise.
That is stunning.
Is it a church of creative designer productivity?
It's a cathedral of creative design.
Amen
Yes.
to that.
Amen.
Fantastic.
Yes, yes, yes.
Well, boys, let's take you up to that most sacrificial of zones, your master bedroom. Come on.
Oh, wow. Oh, look at the bed.
Oh my God.
Oh, look at the cupboard.
Your screen.
Oh,
Oh
wow.
my God.
Look at that. That is
Look at
amazing. Oh.
And you did in black.
Oh, I love it.
Let us talk you through your bedroom.
Stand here.
Look at this.
Let us tell you the salient
Oh my
parts.
God.
Now, boys,
let's talk you through your bedroom.
Sure.
Shut up, for goodness sake! Stop cooing and billing.
They're allowed to ooh and ah, baby.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
now, boys, let me tell you something rather fabulous.
Never shuts up.
How do you shut that go? Pipe down. This is your new bedroom. This is the point from which you go on into a very stylish world.
Remember, you know, one of our big lessons for you guys was about mixing old with new. And that's what we've tried to do in here. You know, we've got the period detail around your armoire, a big modern bed as well. You know, it's a great example of mixing different periods.
Oh,
boys.
Hold on there.
Amazing.
Should we get you upstairs?
Oh my God. Oh, look at this. Look how bright it is. Oh my gosh. Look at that.
The old's been made new.
Look at that.
Yeah, you've got more space. You've got a desk each as well.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and it feels kind of barn-like, doesn't it? But like, kind of like sophisticated.
This is absolutely fabulous.
The wall's gone. The Hobbit staircase is gone. I mean, the good news is this was dead space before, but now
It was.
it's alive. Boys, I think our work is done. There's
Our work
one other
is-
thing to do.
What's that?
Give you your key bag. Your house has been heisted.
Well, thank you.
It's yours, my
Very
lovely.
welcome.
Thank you. Yay. Oh,
fabulous.
Be fabulous.
Enjoy it, ladies.
It's amazing.
He's happy.
It's a real home.
Meanwhile, the Holy Trinity, sleek, stylish, and sophisticated. Yes, a miracle has truly happened as two lovely boys get a lovely home from two other lovely boys.
We're Colin and Justin, delighted to report that another home has been successfully heisted.